And we're in the kitchen with professional home economist Emily Richards. She's here with the new book on the best of bridge. And the best of bridge has just like this legendary following in Canada because these were women who played bridge, got together, family members were asking for the recipes, so they put together a recipe book, and it just kind of really took off.
It did. It really took off. It kind of, took them on a cross-country tour to promote the recipes and the books. I
still remember the aprons that they would wear. They would all wear the same aprons.
They would, and they were those nice gingham aprons. Yep. I didn't wear an apron today, Annette, sorry.
That's all right, I don't look good in gingham.
So it is, and Sylvia and I, my co-author, have tried to carry on that tradition because it is something that we want to inspire people just as they did, right from the beginning, to get in the kitchen, cook, and share with family and friends.
Yeah, because a meal shared is such a great way of bonding.
100%, and this topic, everyday celebrations, after the last few years that we've had, every day should be a celebration.
Anytime you can get together.
So if you go to the grocery store and you find that one ingredient that you're looking for, celebrate.
Yeah.
It's fabulous if your kids
Especially
come
if you
home.
get it on sale now.
Oh my
right?
gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
If your kids come home with, they've always got C's and they got a B, that's great. It's a perfect time to celebrate. And whether you're cooking together in the kitchen with your family or preparing something for them, it really is truly a celebration because that's that time when you can sit together at the table and share, which is fabulous.
Okay, so what am I? I'm cooking.
You're cooking, and I'm going to add some ingredients, and we just have some mushrooms. This is a pound of mushrooms that can be any button mushroom, shiitake, oyster, whatever you like.
They weren't canned, they were fresh.
They were fresh. I quartered them, and we really want the juiciness in the mushrooms, so that's why we quartered them. And we're going to add some flavor to them now. This is going to be the filling for our puff pancake. It's a mushroom and brie puff pancake. So a little bit kind of feels elevated, but super, super easy.
Okay.
And based on the premise that you might have everything at home, but also substitutions. I'm going to add a little bit of mustard in there too.
Okay.
And then just a splash of balsamic vinegar. So I want to give that a big stir. And this is something that you can prepare ahead, but also change up the fillings if you wanted to. So
maybe if you've got leftovers or something.
Perfect. That's exactly what this is meant to be.
Good way of not wasting food.
100%. So if you had leftover, even roast potatoes are delicious in this puff pancake. So if you're wondering where the puff pancake is, it's in the oven. The bonus of having a working oven. Yes. It's super, super easy. It's like a pancake mix, eggs, flour, and we added a little thyme so that we have that savory mix. But the bonus of this is that it puffs up in the oven and it looks so, so beautiful. It's so impressive.
And it looks fancy.
It does look fancy.
Emily, how much time did you spend on this? Look at that.
It takes, so you need a nice hot oven, about 450 degrees, and it builds this beautiful golden brown color.
And it's just like kind of settling now.
It is, and it will settle a little bit, but what we're gonna do is put that mushroom filling in here. Can you scrape that in? I don't want to, it's easier for you to come here and do it.
Okay, so I'm just scraping the
So you're just gonna fill it. So if you were doing a sweet version, you could do fruits and things like that, which would be fabulous. But here, as you said, leftovers are wonderful, and any type of vegetable. You could even use, just if you had some leftover roast that you wanted to put in here, just to kind of bulk it up.
Okay.
And then what makes this a little extra special is the cheese that we're using. So brie typically, might be used for special occasions, but here it's going to add a nice little creaminess to it and a nice little bite.
How's that?
Perfect. Do you want to put some brie on there too?
Sure.
And then I went into the garden this morning and snipped some chives. It was dark this morning to do that.
So I'm just going to
sprinkle it on in, and I'm going to cut some chives on top. And this is gorgeous. I mean, if you wanted to serve this for brunch, you could definitely do that. But, if you brought this out and your family saw this, they'd think, wow, what are we celebrating?
Okay.
Right? Just like that. It's perfect.
Very cool. And book is out now.
The book is out now, and we have everything from appetizers to desserts. So whether you're looking for vegetarians or main course or maybe a peanut butter mousse pie.
Okay, very good. Oh, I think I know what we're all having for lunch. Emily, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Again, it is Best of Bridge Everyday Celebrations. Okay.
There.
So you just break that off.
Yeah, just to give it a nice little bit of flavor.
Oh, that's stuff that you've cooked off there. All righty.